Exquisite. Sant it. You like keep that locked in case the boogeyman comes out?
Yeah, Karen likes a lot.
Oh, that's good that you got a puddle of water sitting in your firewood.
Yeah, there's a gray water line.
Oh, that's good.
See where it goes out through the wall?
Yeah.
I turn the tap off, but every time it rains, so I got to cut all that out and.
A moldy wall and everything.
Yeah, the
That's
pipe's
awesome.
actually gone cockeyed, like it's shifted, like it just broke right off or something. So.
Wow.
Yeah, go a little further on her.
Oh.
I'll get that done one day.
Nelson's
Big
lair.
awesome. They have to make it like a big fuselage. Just gonna kind of.
A fuselage?
Yeah, just like a cylinder, right? And two big rudders and.
Never heard it pronounced fuselage.
Fuselage.
Scores! Man, that's a good tractor. What happened? Oh, you got your dirty old garden cocktail. You are the kind. Oh no, you're musting. You're friggin' musting, bud. What happened? What happened to this dick? What would you lose? Did you just quit? You quit it? That's a friggin' awesome Mustang, eh, Nelson?
Yeah.
What'd you find out, Albert? Pardon me?
This one is ham Swiss, and this one's the bruschetta.
What'd you find there, Albert? The guy at the scrapyard whittled that for me and threw it in the bin because he knew I'd be digging around in there. You like that, don't you, buddy?
Some time in their hands.
Well, he's getting paid by the hour, right? So. Have fun relentlessly puss bumping. You fucking disgusting. Tip a word. Take that with you.
Oh my god. Who made that?
What's the metal dicks? The guy carved it for me and left it in the bin because he knew I'd find it.
Of course he'd find it. You disgusting.
Get her up, you. Suck it.
I'm going puss pumping, not pumping.
They're going for a raunchy puss bump adventure. What'd you find out, Albert? Just fucking pissed off already, aren't you? Stressing out? Well, the only plasma cutter you want to get's a hypertherm because that's all they do. That's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make fucking welders, they don't make fucking TVs, they don't make fucking nothing but plasma cutters. $2,000 for that one, it'll cut 1/2-inch plate. But I mean, you spend fucking, $1,200 on one from Princess Auto or fucking TSC and they don't cut fucking, they'll cut sheet metal, fucking 30% duty cycle and stupid shit, you know what I mean? Oh, we're just working on Rusty here. We got Nelspini over some terrible. Remember a while back, the transmission started leaking when you stirred it. The tail stuck.
Yeah, I tightened up this one, but see this one here?
Yeah. So the bolts aren't even tight.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that.
No, you don't want the transfer case falling off. Wow. Yeah.
Ratchet that.
Transmission's been leaking for like, a year now or something. And they just won't honor their warranty. It's 7 months old, had a year warranty. Started leaking, they wouldn't honor it. He's giving me some bullshit. Oh, I gotta get a hold of my partner and I gotta this and that. I said, no, you gotta fix my truck, man. And now the transfer case isn't even bolted to the transmission. How's your appliance, Nelson?
That's fine.
But can you believe it?
It happens, yeah.
That's pretty awesome, eh? Yeah, I love that.
Just check them all.
Yeah. Well, you're here, I guess, eh?
As well.
I think that's a thing with trammy dicks because they did the same thing with this one. It's different dicks though too, right? Like trammy dick, different dicks. And this one was all loose and fucking falling off and shit too. Oh man. Yeah. Just unbelievable, boys. But yeah, just doing a little paint, a little clean up there. A little how you doing? Shocks. I guess transmission, bolt the transmission back on, you know, things like that. No big deal. But yeah, so maybe a little drop of Loctite on the bolt might stop that from happening, eh?
Oh shit, yeah.
If you took like an extra 2 seconds while you were doing it, charging a guy $3,700, you'd think you'd have 2 extra seconds to turbo grab the fucking Loctite on the bolt, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
I mean, holy fucking living shit right now, man. I just can't even fucking believe it. I think we're gonna have to pay him a visit. The guy's just a fucking dummy. I just got other shit to do, right? So, but check this out. Oh, that fuel tank. I wasn't sure if it was gonna fit, and it'll totally fit under the Tomo cover, just not with the fuel cap on. Okay, so we'll just have to get a new fuel cap. So we'll take it out, clean it up, this and that. But I'm dealing with some cancerous lump of peonies on the box side there. We'll just do a little how you doing, a little rust pupatini and a little paint, and yeah, that'll be freaking awesome. Sort of just get some stuff sort of cleaned up a little bit. I mean, I'd like to take the bumpers right off and this and that, but you know, I need an addition and stuff. I mean, look at this place, just literally can't even walk from one end to the other without fucking tripping 11 times. But anyways, boys, I just figured I'd let you guys know, because you guys love when Pugwing gets fucked over in the asshole relentless, and well, it's just a never-ending situation. Like the fucking bolts holding the transfer case to the transmission are just not even tight at all. I'm so fucking sure. Are they just loose as fuck, Nelson?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's been shifting. Like you can see the aluminum gets mixed in with the oil, right? So it's probably not going to be 100% sealed, but obviously better.
So it's just been grinding itself to bits.
Yeah, so we got
Awesome.
to clean up the whole area, keep an eye on your fluid level, and just see if it keeps leaking. It might seal up, but you know how it is when the surface gets fucked up.
Unfucking believable. Ouch. No go. Is that the right tool for the job, Nelson?
Oh, probably got a quarter pound of rust off her at least.
Scores! Oh, you can't see the jacks in the way.
Those rubber inserts, right? They absorb everything you throw at them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Impact, no good. You need to get on there with a Johnstone bar breaker loose, but oh, there was something I was doing here. There was something I was doing and I forgot. Oh yeah, this thing. Don't get one of these, eh? These electronic battery chargers, they're garbage. I don't know how many batteries I've oh, they're dicked, you know. Well, she wouldn't charge, she wouldn't take a charge, she's dicked, and threw it back in the pile. And it's still totally a good battery. Eh? But oh, that's frustrating, so I'm terrible. Yeah, I'll probably save on fuel now. That's probably why my fuel consumption was so bad, is because I had so much rust I was carrying around. Hey? Oh, careful, you need another drag off your cigarette. I apologize. Yeah, I got the one side friggin' done. I mean, this side was the worst side, but it's ended up being the best side, because this fuck, you don't have to do any welding on this side, just a little cleanup, eh? But this side, oh man, I don't know, I might just see if there's a decent one out back and just cut that piece off and just stab her on and weld her up, do the Frank and Peony patch, and it'll be awesome. But Anyways, hopefully we can get that fuel tank cleaned out and installed today. The only problem is I need to find a different fuel cap, so if I end up having to cut that off and welding on like a flush mount Arscolio, then that's, you know what I mean? The other thing I was thinking, I could cut out the box liner in the bottom, just trace it out, cut it out, and then it'll fit down in there, and then we'd gain half an inch, or probably better than half an inch really. Oh, probably half an inch. 7/54 of an inch probably, but yeah, you see what I mean though, eh? They're pretty tight.
Crazy tight, yeah. It's gonna take a little while.
It's like
I don't really
those.
want to put the big bar on it because it's probably certainly gonna break because that impact driver is pretty powerful.
Yeah, it's like those bolts should have been a little looser, and the other bolts should have been a little tighter.
Yeah.
That's weird. Hey, we have misaligned torque specs in inwood. In inwood. Inwood cousins. What's the trouble?
Oh, I just gotta get it perfectly straight, like when it's lit. Gotta get it just in the right spot because it's right close to the, you know, there's the two mounts.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit that.
No. Good Lord, Albert.
Barely rotated enough to miss it.
Wow. That's great. I ended up snozzling a piece of another truck off to make a little patchy poo over here, so. New camera, I don't want to get it all frigged up. I already got it all covered in chip and dust. No gut. Oh, you got her. Holy fuck, you look like Terminator. Eh? Terminelson. Look at me. You Terminelson. Eh? You friggin' disgusting. Oh, good Lord. What are we gonna do with them, boys? Eh? What the fuck are we gonna do with Albert? Look at him go. I gotta get all these spit welds friggin' cut out, so the thing that we used it in with Custom Peony is one of these guys here. And piss, that's a spot weld. Not what you were calling a spot weld is a full-blown weld. Eh? He's like, oh, I gotta cut these spot welds and stuff. I'm like, well, I got a spot weld cutter. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna go get a chisel and stuff and this and that. He thinks he's, you know, and then he shows me a picture of it. He's got like 2-inch full-blown like welds and like 1/4-inch plate. And he thinks he's just gonna like hammer and chisel them apart and stuff. Eh? Oh, sometimes I'm terrible amused by the things Piss says and does. But anyways, we'll drill a couple of these out, Sean, to see how they work. How you make it out, buddy? Fine. Are you just fucking racking it? Oh, my batteries, I know. Fuck's tripping over them, and oh, man. I know. 30-40 bucks in Inwood. We have a special going on right now on batteries. Yeah. 30 or 40 bucks, depending on which one you want, buddy. Hey?
I need one of these little ones.
It's the Terminelson special. Oh, you need one of those little ones?
Yeah, that's the size, well, that bike right, the Yamaha.
Oh, yeah.
Probably fit, but...
One of these is brand new. This one I think I bought brand new for a bike and then never used it, but anyways, set you up here and do a little drill at the peony. So that's what you end up with. Sometimes you'll blast right through. Oh, just gonna barf. Barfing. Oh man, how you making out, Albert? Oh, I apologize. Just fine. Not friggin' splendid or as friggin' Inwood. I apologize. You're friggin' Taking your sweet ass time there, aren't you? But this isn't much better. Yeah, it's not much better, but it's a little bit better because like that was the old one and this is the new one. So a little patchy poo. I mean, we're not getting too carried away. We're just gonna put a pitchy poo on there like that and it'll be decent. But we're just about ready for another cab corner and friggin' door, hey? A friggin' door. Good lord. But yeah, clean that up. Ticky-tacky, little poop in there. You never noticed the Wiesner, would you, Albert?
Same thing, I got a good bite on it, but the bolt on the back.
Just got to burn her off.
Just spun off, just spinning right. So
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Look at that, and Albert, hey? This one's turned out to be exquisite.
Yeah.
Turned out to be exquisite there, and Albert. Hey, little patchy poo. Nobody'd ever know it'd be the Wiesner. Hey? Freaking decent, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get you to hurry up on that, bud, because we still got a bunch of other stuff, eh? Probably forgot about all the other stuff, so you're just taking your time on this one? Is that what happened? No. Oh, I apologize. I'm just teasing, Nelson, just giving you a hard time. That's what I do. Bark, 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 bark!
Bark, bark.
Bark, 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 bark! Here you come.
Oh, it's a hand cramper.
Did you get her?
Almost. Blade's almost getting too short. Let's take a quick break.
Good lord, eh? Good lord. Hey, Nelson. Come here. This guy wants to talk to you for a second. Oh, we got Brian. This is Brian from Duck Cleaning. He wants to clean your ducks. We got Nelson on the phone, buddy.
Sorry?
We got Nelson on the phone. He's the neighbor.
Okay.
So do you want to clean his ducks too?
Yeah, we can do the ducks on the same day, like next week Friday.
Yep, that's good, right, Nelson?
Yeah, sure.
Yep, that's good.
What time, how about in the morning between 9 to 10, 9 to 11?
Yeah, whenever.
Yeah, first we will come at your place, then your neighbor house, okay?
Perfect.
Alright, it's very nice talking to you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
See you next Friday, bye-bye.
True chit.
Such a bullshit job.
I've been trying to get these guys to come here for months and months and months and months. They call me relentlessly to come and clean my ducks. And I'm like, yep, come on over. And then they just don't. Constantly, every single time. Eh? Like I've literally gotten 100 phone calls from these dicks. It's just a fucking scam.
Yeah. Tell people you need it, I mean, people believe it.
Yeah, they believe it, don't they? Especially old people. They call around and convince old people that they need their ducks cleaned for their health and this and that and stuff, right? And that's what I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fuck you, go away. But like, old people are like, oh, you know, I better spend my $129 and shit, you know what I mean? But look at that, boys, eh? Inwood Customs! Freaking decent. And that's going to be handy too. Less trips to the fuel department. Yeah, we might hit that one more time. We got a little overspray of the primer. I mean, I'm going to hit the whole fucking thing anyways, you know what I mean? I'm going to, but that was just like a how you doing? Like a quick how you doing? Right, Nelson? Doesn't that look good? Compared to what it did, I mean, holy shit, you know, eh? I took a rusty patch out and I put a little bit less rusty of a patch in. Ready? Oh man, Nelspini does good work, don't you, buddy? Oh, but we got the fuel tank mounted, it's bolted in. Just gotta, you know, run the hoses and bullshit and whatever. And yeah, cleaned up the back of the truck a little bit, got it all de-spined. There's more shit in there, but there's more room. Dickard. And then Nelspini got the throttle linkage fixed, didn't you, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, so we might be able to drive the Red Dragoon a couple times, because that was the plan. I was going to leave the trailer hooked up to the Black Cigarette, drive the Red Dragoon, and then, you know, if I just had to go do stuff, but, you know, and then drive the 83 as much as I could. You know what I mean? But, yeah, she just clearances because I broke the top off the cap, but it didn't want to shut with the top onto it, so I'll have to like fill that hole because that's like a hole directly into the fuel consumption valve. But yeah, we'll just hook that hose up, drill another hole, hook the hose up, and yeah, no big dirts, right, buddy? Those are good ones, right? You love Volkswagen. That's the schmut that was in the fuel tank. Oh, this camera no good too? Come on. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's like red, yellow, weird, full of smut. But any words, yeah, I guess we'll just shut her down here. Fucking right. I'm so glad I, you know, that, because I was like worried that it wouldn't even fit because of the whole short box thing. But yeah, man. Oh, that's awesome. What happened there? They're running into birds and stuff. They just break off my grill for myself. That's totally great. Wow. Yeah, that's my exquisite. I just freaking spent all day freaking fixing it, and just to find out that it's busted relentless. Any words, boys? Nelson came to have a cigarette in Inwood. Oh, we always love having Nelson around, but any words, boys? If you love having Nelson around, I would have finger fudged on that like button. If you missed him, a couple bitches from earlier in the week, but ends are going on Dick Bone, Black, glue them out.
Don't let the watchers get you.